Hi, Scorpio. This is Jeffrey. This is Red Color. This is your reading for the week of October 24th through the 31st. Happy birthday to early Scorpios before I forget. So, I do all the videos kind of in a row, and I like to wear the same outfit. I used to do by sign, but then I had 4 out, whatever. So I've already been wearing this one, which is a fabulous t-shirt, no doubt. I designed it. I also have astrology t-shirt. Look at the Scorpio t-shirt. Anyway, it's available on my website in like 5 different colors. Redcolor.com, as well as textiles. Redcolor.com. All right. Happy birthday. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, press the bell for notifications. I offer, what do I offer? Fun and laughs. Cheesecake. I offer private readings. I also offer IET, which is a healing modality which can help you to move energy. I have lovely textiles, lovely t-shirts on my website, redcolor.com. And let's see what's going on for Scorpio for the week. I had a little pre-message, but what the hell was it? Yeah, gratitude, just gratitude. That's like a little message. Okay. But, sometimes it's sort of like, beware. I don't really do the beware. Oh. Don't carry away. All right. Let's see what's got. I don't know what that word was, but let's see what it is. 1, 2, 3. All right, I think you're going to be able to see an illusion for the illusion that it is. I think you're going to be able to see the illusion for the illusion that it is. That's how I begin. There aren't negative cards. I know some of you were with me a long time, and you're Scorpio and you're watching, and there's always some weird negative card with a Scorpio. There are negative cards, but it doesn't mean that they're like, oh, it's a really easy la 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 week. It never is. All right, so this is what I have so far. Page of Swords, new idea, fresh, clear thinking. Here's that card of illusion. To me, today, it's illusion, right? So I think you're going to be able to cut through it. There are blessings coming through. There are blessings. Maybe that's what the gratitude is about, really understanding the blessings that are here. A direction, right? Hope. Maybe, involving balance, but there's something more. You want something more. There's this dissatisfaction, and you want to be more emotionally fulfilled. And I feel like you're actually being led toward it. Now, let's see where it's going, because I'm not really quite sure what this is. This is a really interesting card. I always see this. I always understand this as a spiritual quest. So, it's kind of like, well, is he walking away? Is he walking toward? I think the answer is yes. I think the answer is always both. It's always both. And it's almost like this reminds me of the Buddha, because I'm so spiritual. Sorry, I'm really goofy today. So the Buddha, his father is a prince, and he lives the life of a prince, with jewelry and fabulous clothes and lots of cushions. And his father doesn't want him to see the outside world, because outside the gates of the walled city is people who are poor and people who are ill, and et cetera, et cetera. And Buddha is like, well, all this abundance is really cool and everything, but I think there's something more. I'm going to sneak out because my soul needs to see the whole thing, right? And that's what this card reminds me of. It's like, yeah, I have all this stuff, but I'm willing to have a deeper emotional fulfillment, right? And that's what this also is about. This is really, I always feel like this card is like your guiding star, right? Which is your soul or your soul's mission, kind of revealing itself, kind of calling you, kind of coaxing you, maybe coming through intuitively. It's sometimes it's dreams. This card could also be dreams, intuition. So I don't know what that is. And I don't even know if I want to know what it is, tell you the truth. Okay. Okay, defensiveness, healing. So we get 2 pages. So 2 pages are really about like some new inkling that involves new thought, new emotional something, healing. As always, it's not a bad card, but being willing to sacrifice something. So maybe there's a way that you see yourself, or maybe there's a box you put yourself in terms of, people, how we put ourselves in boxes. It's like sometimes, you're identified by your job, and that's your primary number one thing. And it's like, well, without that job, I'm nothing, or relationship, or amount of money, or lack of money, or like an attitude that you kind of carry around. I feel like, see, this one is willing self-sacrifice. And so he sacrifices, it's a long story, I've told it a million times. He puts himself on the tree, and there's a part of him that sacrifices part of himself in order to see things from a bigger perspective, in order to pause, in order to say, well, what is really going on here? Can I see this from a different angle? Can I take in another attitude, another perspective, a different experience? I think that's what's going on. I think you're about to embark on having a different experience that's more balanced. And I'm not really quite sure where it's going, honestly. But there's a willingness. There's a willingness to, because both of these guys are pretty willing. Both of these guys are pretty willing because they're young, right? And they're like, oh, let's see what's up, right? I haven't really formed an idea, but I kind of know that's where I want to go, right? A little bit like that. Here's the sense of balance, maybe interacting with others, right? Maybe community. Giving is receiving, receiving is giving, etc. This new, okay, and then the soul showing up. Well, the soul reflecting, then the soul, the higher self showing up. I don't know really. I mean, this is confidence also. So, I mean, it sort of doesn't fit into the reading, tell you the truth. All right, because sometimes you start to talk to someone and say, well, I was thinking about taking a trip to a really weird foreign place. And people are like, oh, no, you can't go there. It's like, no, no, no. If your soul is telling you that's where you go, that's where you go. You might have to defend that. But see, this one is a weird ass card. At the end of the day, this is a mysterious path, right? At the end of the day, it's a mysterious path. It could be a lot of things, but it's intuition and it's dreams, and it's like not really seeing things quite clearly, but knowing that the path is there, knowing it's like, well, I'm heading sort of that way. I'm sort of heading that way. And I don't really know where it's leading, but I'm heading that way. I went to school and, all of a sudden I started taking all these different things, or I went to a new city, or I started interacting with different people, and it just sort of led into whatever it led into. And I think that's what this is, right? This yearning. I have a yearning. You do have clarity of thought and new ideas. Lumos. Maybe this is about opening yourself up to love in a way that you haven't really. I mean, I'm talking to myself, to tell you the truth. Opening yourself up to love and healing in a way that you haven't really entertained in the past. Maybe this is this sense of healing and love and intuition that comes from your interaction with your higher self, with the higher power, with your guardian angel. This could also be involving yourself with a new person, a new people, or a new community that offers you a wide berth that you haven't really entertained before, or you haven't really allowed yourself to experience before. So this could be really love. I feel like there's this letting in of and this path that's leading you toward this more profound love. And I'm not really sure. It could be a combo of love of self, right? Love of others, love from others, love of God, God's love toward you, or experience, having a more profound experience of it. Did you really think it was going to be a light reading? No. You got the wrong reader for the wrong sign on the wrong day in the right t-shirt. And the way I set it up is the more you buy, the more you save. Oh, anyway. But I feel like birthday season's coming, right? Or is here, if you're early Scorpio. You're being led, basically. You're being led. So allow your soul to lead you. Allow your soul to lead you. Am I going a little bit blindly? And so exciting. We're not afraid of the dark. Very exciting Scorpio season. Blessings.